Well, here we are again. It's the turn of the year, and we do seem to get these storms with names on them at the beginning of the year, and it's got me thinking again about what the word for the week is going to be for 2024, first week of 2024. But I think I'm going to do it down there. I couldn't find these guys to start with. Should have known, of course. They're wise enough to know. And like here with their babies, get down, get under the bank, and then you've got a place of refuge from the storm that's just howling just over that ridge up there, trying to blow you away. You need a place to go out of it. Well, I don't know what it is, but we often seem to get these storms around the turn of the year, and it's good then having somewhere to come. And this is my favourite because it's bright and light inside this polytunnel. A little bit of shelter and not too much. And it's this time of year again, I suppose. Yeah, we get the storms, but you start thinking about the storms that are going on in the world around you. And we've got this year, we've got all the things we're hearing afresh about Gaza, Palestine and Israel and all that. And we've got fresh news coming out of Ukraine and what's happening there, what the outcome of that's going to be. It's easy to start letting it get on top of you as you think, what's this new year going to bring? Well, it looks like the Lord had to deal with such things in his own time. People looking forward and wondering what was happening and wondering what it was all going to come to. He said, Matthew 24, he said, you'll hear of wars and rumours of wars, but see to it that you are not alarmed. Such things must happen, but the end is still to come. I guess I've been looking forward as well at this point in the year, thinking ahead, planning ahead, wondering what we're going to have to deal with this time round. And I've had this song going round in my head, you know that is. It's an old hymn, really, from turn of the 1800s into the 1900s. Will your anchor hold in the storms of life? When the clouds unfold their wings of strife, when the strong tides lift and the cables strain, will your anchor drift or firm remain? No, that's not exactly a Welsh hymn. Of course, we sing it best, but it's from Priscilla Jane Owens, and she was born in Baltimore, but she was of Scotch and Welsh blood, so we'll let her get away with that. And what she's saying in that hymn, and she was a youth worker back in those days, what she was saying for young people, for all of us, is that personal stability can only come from having right and strong foundations. And we're going to need that, I guess, in the coming year. And she based that hymn on a verse which I'm sort of offering up for you really for the word for the week as we look at entering now this new year 2024. Hebrews 6:19 says, we have this hope. That's the hope in Christ that Hebrews has been describing. We have this hope as an anchor for the soul, firm and secure. And the winds will blow. And the old rope tied on the anchor is going to strain. Will your anchor drift or firm remain? And whoever wrote Hebrews, and we're not quite sure if it was Paul or somebody else, we're not told. Perhaps we don't need to know. It's in the Bible. That's good enough. God wrote it, right? We have this hope, Hebrews 6:19, as an anchor for the soul, firm and secure. And we know by now what Hebrews didn't, that this has stood the test of time for millions and millions of people from all sorts of languages and tribes and peoples and nations. Here's my word for the week, Hebrews 6:19. We have this hope going into the new year as an anchor for the soul, firm and secure. What are you hoping for in the new year? We have the Christian hope to anchor us as the winds blow against us, as the tides rise and the breakers swell. Christ, going into 2024, firm and secure, anchor for our soul. God bless you. Have a great week. Blwyddyn newydd dda. Happy New Year in Christ.